Hi, this is Aaron Ryan from the Rian Group here at Keller Williams Realty, and today I'm here to talk to you about days on market and the effects that those can have on buyers and sellers in today's marketplace. I've taken some notes here that I'm going to share with you about days on market. You may have heard it referred to as DOM through RMLS, and simply that stands for days on market that a house has been listed for sale, in the marketplace today. So days on market, DOM, that's what it means. As a rule of thumb, days on market is that a home which has been listed for anything in excess of 90 days is typically seen as excessive in today's market. A lot of that's going to depend on your location and the state of the marketplace, but the good over-under rule for a property is 90 days. As a seller, you don't want your house to be on the market as a good rule of thumb for over 90 days. As a buyer, if you see a property that's been on the market in excess of 90 days, it could be a great opportunity to take advantage of a property that needs to be sold or that isn't selling, and might be a good opportunity to get a really good deal. Generally speaking, the longer a home is on the market, the more willing a seller is going to be to negotiate, and what that means for you is a great deal. However, notice that I said generally speaking when I talk about that specific subject, because there are some homes out there that there might be issues with things like a weird floor plan. A lot of times it might just mean that the seller is unwilling to negotiate, meaning that they're not very motivated. They've just put the house on the market to kind of see what happens. And a lot of times you'll see that with properties that have been on the market for longer than 90 days. So as a seller, your goal should be to get your house on the market and off the market. Do everything that you need to do to make sure that that house is going to be the most saleable when it comes on the market. So the right staging, the right marketing, the right price, and that when you come on the market, you're geared towards 90 days getting on and off the market with an acceptable offer. As a buyer, when you're looking for a great deal, this is just another avenue to kind of look at. Properties that have been on the market longer than 90 days are good opportunities too. So as you'll see below, we've written an article on this subject. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to give me a call. I can be reached here at my office at 503-343-1666, or as always, you can email me, aaron@theriangroup.com. Thank you so much, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you.